Yeah. Yay. Anyway, hello. You can clap again now. I would like to clap this time. Thank you. Yes, okay, cool. Feels refreshing. Anyway, a little bit of housekeeping first. This is me. This is me. This is me. Yay. GitHub, etc. Oh man, this is going so poorly. Go back. Anyway, junior software developer. Up on stage talking right now. Hello, if you need a junior software developer, I am one. And if you like making weird code things, we should be friends. Let's make weird code things together. So I wrote this for something else. I wrote it for Web Directions is What Do You Know Now? So thank you for having me. I'm not going to talk about Ruby at all. So go Ruby, obligatory go Ruby. And the question that the question that I now know is whether or not it was a terrible, terrible idea to quit my job and enroll in a 3-month software engineering immersive. Either the best thing that I ever did for myself or just a terrible, terrible mistake. To be continued. So the story goes like this. I interviewed, I enrolled, I got in. I started feeling incredible self-doubt, and that feeling was justified. There's a hot debate online as to whether only a madman and a sadist would start level 0 developers on JavaScript, let alone mathy JavaScript. And I would never say that about Joel. He was really lovely. But some people on the internet would. Math, bad. Stress, also bad. This thing almost broke me. Week 1, JavaScript, learning how to be a developer, math immediately. Not good. Also not good. Every other student flying past this freaking question. Meanwhile, I'm stuck, assuming that I'm incredibly doomed. Little did I know, everyone was using a built-in feature of JavaScript that I saw and assumed we were not allowed to use. Stress. Stress. The reason I thought we were not allowed to use it was because the week before, earlier that week, I tinkered around with some code I straight up ripped off of the internet that I had no idea why it worked. I just knew that it did work. And so I submitted it for my homework, called myself out on it, and Loden, hi Loden, who was my TA, very gently told me that we should maybe use the things that we're learning in class right now, for loops, for example, and not all of this stuff that I had no understanding of whatsoever. Fair enough. I took that way too literally though, and thought we had to hard code everything all the time forever. Stress. I felt like dirt. Little did I know, seeds of hope were soon to be planted in that field of dirt. The first of which being when I randomly picked the first woman on the list of computer scientists that we were to make websites about for practice. I happened to pick Jen Schiffer, who it turned out would encompass everything that I came to love about code. Community, accessibility, art meets code. She even kind of looks like me. She looks like me a little bit too. Is it fate? Or is it that all white girls with brown hair and a front fringe kind of look the same? I think it's probably fate. Still felt like dirt though. Then came our first full-fledged assignment. Sorry if this is a spoiler, GA students that are, newly here, but coming up. Oh, okay, cool. Good. Tic-tac-toe, probably a very easy thing to most people in this room. To me at the time, Sisyphean hell task. But I got through it with a day to spare and went on to attempt the Minimax algorithm. Decided to skip the CSS styling stuff that I was a bit more comfortable with and pick a stretch goal. This thing is actually really cool. It basically simulates every possible move that you would make and every possible move that it would make, and then picks the best one every time forever. It's cool. Didn't successfully implement that in one day. No, I did not. But I learned an important lesson in that picking a stretch goal can be fun and good, and you can succeed or not and still learn a lot. Yeah, and it was also the first time that I saw code as something that could be beautiful in its structure, not just in visual stuff. So, seed of hope. Seed of hope. You know what's also good? When stuff works. Anything at all working, so good. But there's a special place for EOS X, EOS Y. I don't know why. It's just so immensely satisfying. Like, look at it go. It's really good. Seed of hope. Then it turns out, to my great surprise, math is also good. This stuff is math. Who would have thought? Oh my God, this is math. What? Math equal good. Wow. More seeds of hope came about when I was introduced to all of these amazing people. So shout out to Tim Holman, Bruno Simon, the chick from processing whose name I still cannot remember, but she's really amazing. Please Google her. Theo, do you remember? I showed you her the other day. No, damn it. That's all right. And the rest. The rest of the course pretty much went like this. When things are going well, I am a god. When things are going bad, I'm dirt again. And then forever, apparently. One of those highlight moments came when I started playing around with 3JS and I showed my friend Ben, who said he was peeked behind the curtain, seen God, and then become him. A low light moment happened when I showed my friend Beck, who said, but what does it do? And I said, it spins. And she said, I'm sure that was very hard. And so those seeds of hope sprouted and unfurled their first little leaves into the sunshine, and a nerd was born. But still, I must admit that everything was a terrible, terrible mistake, because now I'm not going to be fun at parties anymore. And I have to hang out with you nerds forever, because no one else will have me. So please be my friend. Also, maybe employ me. The end. So hireable. Someone hire her.